So good morning, students. So all of you type your USN in the chat box for attendance. So last class I was discussing problems on hydrodynamic lubrication. So I will just brush up what are all the things so far covered till today. Just open the syllabus. Ah, So this is the syllabus. First module, it is Introduction to Tribology, historical background, practical importance, and the subsequent use in the field. Then lubricants, types and specific field of applications, properties of lubricants, viscosity and its measurements, effect of temperature and pressure on viscosity, lubrication types, standard grades of lubricants, and selection of lubricants. So module 1, it is completely covered. Okay, through presentation, I have completed module 1 and I have just introduced module 2 about the friction and wear, but not covered the internal topics about the friction and wear. Anyhow, I will take up this chapter, friction and wear, in the coming days. What I did was, soon after finishing the module 1, I jumped directly into module 3. So that is hydrodynamic journal bearings. And in hydrodynamic journal bearings, I have discussed about friction forces and power loss in case of lightly loaded journal bearing by deriving Petrov's equation. And also we have solved problems related to Petrov's equation so far. And subsequently we have discussed about one more topic in that same chapter, that is the mechanism of pressure development in an oil film and formation of a continuous oil film in an aerodynamic journal bearings. So this topic I have covered, and also I have derived an equation for Reynolds two-dimension equation. Okay, I was I did the topics up to Reynolds equation in two-dimension along with the problems related to Petrov's equation in case of lightly loaded journal bearings. So next topic in this hydrodynamic journal bearing is introduction to idealized full journal bearing, load carrying capacity, condition for equilibrium, Sommerfeld number and its significance, partial bearings, and end leakages in case of journal bearings, and only numerical examples related to full journal bearings. So these are all the topics yet to be covered under module 3. So I have covered one portion of the module 3, and one more portion is left. Okay. But as per the instruction, what we have received from our HOD and principal is that shortly we'll be arranging first internals, maybe in the second week of next month, or I don't know the exact date and time. Okay, but we must be ready for first two chapters, that is first two modules, module 1 and module 2 for the first internals. Okay, so I have taken module 3, some portion of module 3. What I do is I'm going to finish module 2 before the beginning of the first test. Okay, so that it will be easy to keep module 1 and module 2 entirely theoretical topics for the first test, because module 3 is of derivation and problems. So what I am thinking is I would keep module 1 and module 2 for the test, first test. Okay, introduction to tribology, friction, wear, and related case studies. And in the morning, today morning, have shared notes related to these modules, module 1 and module 2. So all of you just go through that, and also have shared question papers and data handbook. Most importantly, data handbook. So this data handbook, it is indeed required for solving problems in case of full journal bearings, along with slider bearing with fixed shoe, and also with pivoted shoe, and one more chapter, that is hydrostatic lubrication. So we may have to refer this design data handbook for solving the problems related to those three particular topics. Okay, sliding contact bearings. You just go through that data handbook. We have used Mahadevan data handbook for design of machine elements 1 and 2. But what I suggest is for solving exclusively for tribology and bearings, Linga data handbook. It has covered almost all formulas and equations. I have seen both the data handbooks, but the problem with Mahadevan is a few of the formulas are not given. Just I compared with the Linga data handbook. So Linga data handbook covered almost all related formulas, whereas Mahadevan has got some restrictions in that. So I am using this particular data handbook for this subject. Okay, it has covered almost all related equations within it. So what you can do is you can have a Xerox copy of this. I mean, take a printed copy of this and keep it with you. Let us see in the examination. Okay, so few of the copies are available in the examination section also. Nothing to worry about it. They will provide a Linga data handbook for the examination. So what you can do is you can just have the copy of this, printed copy of this, and in future for coming modules, I may be referring all these related data for solving problems. I'll just rush through the data handbook. See, idealized journal bearing. So this is about to be discussed in under module 3. So the related formulas are given very neatly in this data handbook. So we'll make a load carrying capacity formula is given, Summerfield number formula is given. Okay. So we'll use these formulas for solving the problem. And influence of end leakage. Then oil flow through journal bearing. Then about this one, slider bearing cap. Bearing cap, you don't have this in syllabus, but you have extra hydrostatic bearings, external pressure of hydrostatic bearings that comes under hydrostatic lubrication. Idealized slider bearing with fixed shoe and pivoted shoe. So this will use for solving problem under slider bearing. And collar bearing, it is not there in your syllabus. Thrust bearing is also not there. Hydrostatic bearing, pressure equation, load carrying capacity equation, step bearing, and about journal bearing, formulas are there, and many graphs are given over here. So suppose if you want to find out the viscosity with respect to the temperature and the grade of the oil, so you can refer these charts. This is given in strokes, centistrokes, and some of them are given in poise. This chart gives you viscosity in centipoise, so that you have to convert it to Pascal second. Minimum oil fill thickness variable value against the bearing characteristic number. So these are all the contents of this design data handbook exclusively for bearing. I have not included any other topic apart from bearing. I've just included the bearing portion in that data handbook. Pivoted thrust bearing, parallel surface thrust bearing, and this is a slider bearing with pivoted shoe. This portion, this is a hydrostatic bearing, thrust bearing, and this is about the oil characteristics, specific gravity value at 15 degrees Celsius. Just go through that data handbook. So this contains almost all related data for bearings and lubrication. So frequently we'll use this data handbook for solving the problems in the future models. Next, I have also shared the question papers in the Google Classroom. So recent three question papers I have shared. Just look at that pattern, question paper pattern. Briefly explain history of tribology, with tendency explain to practical importance of tribology, importance of lubricant. So this is the old syllabus, 15 ME 742. Yours is running, it is 17th scheme syllabus. I will open the recent question paper. This is also 15. So use of design data handbook is permitted. It is given in the question paper itself. Okay. Look at the data, look at the questions. What is tribology? Explain detail historical background. I have shared all the contents related to module 1 and 2 in your Google Classroom. Just go through that. Industrial importance, types of viscometers, functions of lubricant, define friction, what are the friction types, what are the different methods for measuring friction force, list out wear mechanism, list out wear testing methods, derive Reynolds equation. They have asked it for 16 marks. Quite lengthy equation, lengthy derivation. Load carrying capacity of ideal as journal bearing and a problem on it. So the expression for load carrying capacity of a fixed shoe. Anyhow, we'll do it in further classes. And module 5, it is again a theory one. List out the characteristics of bearing materials. Determine the common bearing alloys. What is surface engineering? Explain surface engineering, history of surface engineering. List out traditional coating techniques and explain any two. So now you got some idea about the pattern of a question paper. So accordingly, we'll see the topics. Okay. So as I said, I will take a friction and wear chapter in the coming days. We'll clear this module so that module 1 and module 2 will be kept for the first test. Okay. So I was discussing about hydraulic lubrication, hydrodynamic lubrication. So I think I have covered all the problems within it. Is there any problem pending with Petrov's equation to be covered? Any one of you just reply to me? Hello? So I have covered all the problems related to this hydrodynamic lubrication. So from next class, I will take up the new chapter that is about friction and wear. Okay. So we are running short of time. If I start this topic, so it will end in the middle itself. So I will start this friction and wear from next class. Hmm. So for today, I will end up the session at this stage. So we'll meet again tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all.